Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the UI, uh, making UI from DoozyUI. Yeah, since last tutorial we are dive into a little bit of DoozyUI and see how powerful it is. And now we are going to finalize the the UI a little bit according to last time's tutorial. Yeah, you can watch the tutorial from last time and see how to download Doozy and do Tween and to make everything work. Okay, so let's see today's tutorial. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, from last time we just create a kind of horizontal background and some simple button, but today we're going to um, do some cool stuff. For example, like adding some materials on UI images so you can make some cool UIs. Okay, so if you click Blue Dino, yeah, you see there's sprites. So you can make sprite animation. And last time I drag directly from the sprite to the scene, but actually it's not that um, easy to use. Today we are going to do more in depth of the animation in UI. It's not that easy, but it's not that hard as well. So basically, you need to create animation and put inside the UI component first, and then you started to put all your sprites key by key inside, because remember inside the UI system, let's see, inside the UI system, everything should be made of rec transform. Rec transform is the kind of the UI system. It's different from the you see from the transform like a XYZ, like in 3D world. UI system has its own rec transform. So you see like under mass canvas, you have some different like elements. So we can see here, see, now we can see like those three panels, oh, okay, those three panels. And then those three panels, they have its own, this is home page, this is yellow Dino, this is blue Dino. So basically they have different small kind of elements, or you can say panels. And then we use uh, it has the same, they have the same rec transform, which is related to the canvas. So and then we can switch the anchor points and the pivot points according to the whole mother parent or like parent canvas. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And by using the Doozy plugin, Doozy UI plugin, you don't have to really code. Like for example, if you wanna do some simple animation, you don't need to write any code. All you need to do is doing some checkbox inside those um, like a description, and then you can make some cool UI and some sound effects. Yeah, so if you don't really know how to download Doozy, then we can have some little recap. You can go here. Okay, you can type do tween. You need to download do tween. Do tween. Do tween. And Pro, you need to pay, but do tween hot tween um, um, version 2 is free, so you can just download do tween, the free version. And then after do tween, you might need to buy Doozy UI. It costs me probably $50. Yeah, you need to buy this and import the first one and kind of set up. There's a setup button. You need to set up between first and then import Doozy. Then you will see there's a menu bar here, and then hit Alt D, or you can open Control Panel. You can see this. Then you need to download Text Mesh Pro, because Text Mesh Pro makes everything so much easier. Yeah, and the text will look really crispy, clear. Yeah, so I encourage you to download Text Mesh Pro as well. And then remember to click here and enable, and hit yes. Enable this. Okay, so this is a previous episode that we have a little bit intro for DoozyUI. Okay, so let's jump back to this. How can we make everything happen? Okay, so this is the demo. Then we jump into another scene and we make it number 3. Yeah, because before I did some cool text, so I have already 2, and you can have, yeah, you can name whatever you want. Okay, B3. Okay, let's have a beautiful empty canvas. Okay, so this is our canvas with 2D enabled. Okay, it's easier to design UI in 2D, so that's enable 2D. Okay, so main camera, we can make it solid color, because since we are not using in 3D space, you can start it to drag it to black, so you change the background because you change the camera scene background to black. Okay, so first, what we can do is to download. Yeah, we need to download some cool UI, or if you are a designer, you can pretty much design your own. But I download this one. Okay, let me show you which one I download. It's called Space Depot Space Depot UI. This is cool, and basically I follow through DoozyUI in on their channel, like a video channel, and it's really cool. And I really love the video channel they created and introducing a lot of cool features for DoozyUI. So if you really wanna learn how to make DoozyUI work, you can totally go to their channel, DoozyUI, and YouTube channel, or you can go to this channel, DoozyUI. This one. Basically, yeah, I think I follow through some of the tutorials, and I learn a lot from the videos. So I encourage to watch those. And from there, I started to know this. This is so cool, Space Depot UI. Yeah, I download this. And this is really good because you got all the components, all the cool components here. Yeah, those pretty cool components. And you got a lot of cool buttons. Yeah. So today we are kind of like redesign, like get all the components and make our UI looks cool. So I encourage you. It's like just $5.99. If you are a Pro Plus, you can get even cheaper. So yeah, I encourage that import this. Okay, so after you import or buy the UI, you will get the sprite sheet. Yeah, in the file you will have PSD file. So you can basically go to Photoshop and import on your own, like a layer import through layers, and then you can get like a lot of types of UI, or you can just grab from their already made PNG folders, and it's pretty much like this. Yeah, I will import on my own because if you use their preset UI, there's some like a white space somewhere, like a white edge. So I pretty much re-import on my own. So, but it's kind of the same thing if you don't really mind. Yeah, okay. So the assets. Yeah, and it's not free. It costs, but it costs not a lot. So you can totally take consider into it. And then Dino, those are the sprites that I get from the website. Later on, I will share the link to the website, and you can choose to pay the author, pay the artist a little bit of money for a coffee or something. Yeah, so it's pretty cool for game assets. So I just find out those. Excuse me. Yeah, those assets looks pretty awesome. Okay, cool. Let's start to do our UI. Okay, so scene and camera. Okay, let's go here first. Alter D. Okay, press Alter D and get to the main panel. Okay, so first we need to make UI elements. So UI elements, just like you need to name all your canvas or all your pages. Yeah, so you need to give them a name. So can have Dino X3. Yeah. So this is you can name whatever you want, but I just named this. So this is Dino X, like previous I made. Okay, so Dino X3, we can start adding Dino Dino home. Yeah, the reason why I put V3 is because sometimes I would confuse with my previous naming, so I just trying to differentiate like from the previous naming. Okay, Dino blue, because we are going to have 3 pages, right? So the first page, which is called home page, we are going to call it home Dino home verse 3. And as for Dino dinosaur blue dinosaur, we're going to code it Dino blue verse 3. And Dino, as for the yellow dinosaur, we are going to call it Dino yellow verse 3. Okay. Remember to hit enter after you enter each names. Okay, so those are the canvas. Those are the pages, the name of the pages. Okay, then let's go to buttons. Okay, you can create whatever, and you can also delete, remove if you don't need. But those are the previous stuff that I made. So I just kind of like make a new one so I can make this tutorial. Okay, so buttons v3. Okay, so what buttons are we going to have? We are going to have blue Dino button, and then yellow Dino button, and then return to home button, return to home. Okay, so those are our assets. We name it. Okay, so after naming it, we can close it and we can start it to design our panels. Okay, so first we need to create our elements. Okay, so we create elements. So mask canvas, this is our parent. Every position is kind of related to the parent. Okay, so your element, we can basically can take out the background. Okay, UI element, and we can go here, go to V3, and this is our home page. So Dino home verse 3, and we will animate as star. Okay, so this one, and we are going to add an image. Okay, so UI, go to UI and go to image. Okay, press F and see this. Okay, so this is our canvas. It's called master canvas, and this is our UI. Yeah, this is UI element, and basically it's like our parent, and then this is the image that we are going to create. So you go to sprites. We are going to create a background first. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is our background. Okay, so when you click here, remember to check whether those texture type is set to sprite, 2D, and UI. And remember to put the sprite to single. Yeah, and then because sometimes if we want to stretch the UI, then we might need to make UI a 9 slice sprites. For example, that we can it's like if we stretch out those will not be stretched. It will stretch basically inside this area, so it will make everything looks much better if we slice it, if we want to scale first. Okay, so after we drag it, for example, you can drag those dots to adjust it. Yeah, so we can just make sure all the graphic was separate nicely, so we can stretch accordingly. Okay, apply. Okay, so this we hit here, and then we drag our background to this image. Okay, so basically you can choose sliced, but because our mesh image is pretty small, basically it's a small size, and our UI is so giant compared to our canvas. So basically we can just use simple. Yeah, if you wanna oversize it or you wanna do anything else, basically you can do slice. Yeah, okay, so basically we can start it from here and hit this. Okay, cool. Okay, so okay, cool. Yeah, so you can see that this is the pivot, anchor pivot, compared to this anchor points. So you see, if I drag only X and I didn't drag, this is the position 350 from here to the anchor point. This is the 0. Yeah, so basically we can make sure it looks like this. Okay, yeah, so we can basically change our width and height. Okay, cool. Okay, so if you want to change the sprite, you need to go here and change the selection into pivot. Okay, so basically drag like this. Yeah, okay, so this looks nice, and we make sure this is centered. Yeah, okay, so this is the background we are going to have. And then, so this we are going to call it, rename it called background. And then we are going to put a frame on top of it. So put a frame, we are going to create another image, UI image. Okay, call it frame. Okay, make sure they are at the same hierarchy. Okay, so frame. Frame will be, let's see, where's the frame? Where's the frame? Oh, here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is a frame. Okay, so let's put a frame on top of it. Frame. Okay, so the same thing. We usually like to make a sprite editor and then slice it into 9 different frames. Dragging. Okay, so hit here, dragging. Yeah, so make sure we have this. And since our scene is so small, so we don't really need to do the slice, basically, because the original UI is giant, super big. Okay, so basically we can start put like this, and it looks so fit. Okay, so this is our frame, and it may remember that all the UI is rendering from bottom to top, and then the visual will be everything under the for example background. If we put frame on top of background, and it will be behind. So when the rendering is kind of the opposite. If you put the last one will be on top of everything else. So that's why we put this order. Okay, so we put frame, and then we want to have some cool UI element, and we create another UI image. Okay, this image can be here, and then this image. See, we can put here, or later on we can adjust it. So fine. Okay, so put here. Okay, and then we can have this one code. Rename it and call it top left corner, and then can have another image. Code and put pretty much put here, and then put this, and then we can code top right corner. And then we can have another UI element. Rename it top right, button right corner. Drag to the source image, and then can have another one. Yeah, okay, another one. We can code it. Okay, you can basically go here and here. Oh, go here. Okay, never mind. I mean, if we can make everything on their background, it might work. Okay, again. Yeah, okay, again, here. Go here, go here. Yeah, so the reason why we didn't work, because it didn't work because image was under the parent of UI element, which is big parent. So that's why if you wanna do bottom left corner, you will go here. But if your parent is the background's size is here, and your image, well, if you set to the bottom left corner, it will do according to your parent bottom left corner. So that's why. Okay, so let's put left corner. Yeah, basically this is our scene. Okay, so then we can start putting our cool, pretty cool. Okay, so maybe we can put this one. Okay, so rename it bottom left corner. Okay, and then we want to put like space depot UI. Yeah, another image. Yeah, we can put it. Yeah, pretty much here. It's fine. Okay, so maybe here, here, and then start dragging it down somewhere here. Okay, cool. Okay, so this we can make egg depot or something. Yeah, egg depot. Okay, egg depot. So we drag our egg depot into this, and then we kind of like change it a little bit, not sliced, simple. Yeah, because this is the original size was too big, so that's why if you slice it, it will come back to the original size, which is giant. Yeah, okay, so this is that, and then we need to put an egg because it's not yet being hatched, so it was just the original form of an egg. Okay, we can, yeah, okay, we can put and rename it egg. And then put our egg. Okay, this egg. Remember, everything you wanna put inside the UI system, you need to make the texture type sprite. Okay, so go to the egg and drag in. Yeah, so this is our preset of background. Okay, so and then later on we need to make two buttons, right? Two buttons. Two buttons. Okay, so one button. Uh, whatever you wanna do with some cool animations, cool tweaking, cool sound, you use DoozyUI. Yeah, if you wanna kind of like the reason why I use like an element because we can swap element quickly without using event system. I mean, if you are a programmer, you might find out that maybe coding is easier for you, but for me, I am a designer background, so I find out that using DoozyUI so easy. I just click and choose, drop down and choose whatever animation or whatever screen I wanna jump in. So that's why if anything related to button, anything related to interaction, I suggest to use um, DoozyUI. Okay, so let's create the first button. Okay, let's drag in and make sure it looks nice. Yeah. Okay, so cool. Okay, so this is the first one. And then this one we go here and name it number 3, blue Dino button. Okay, so blue Dino button. And then go to sprite because it's blue, so we want to make sure. And under UI button, there are two components. One is called there are two actually again objects. One is called background, another one is called text. Yeah, because a button was made of background and text. Okay, so background we want to make. We go to here and you can see like a interactable. Remember, we need to check the interactable, and then color tint. Later on, we are going to use like the sprite swap. If you wanna see color tint first, we can have like a different highlight. Yeah, for example, normal color, it's blue color and with the white tint. So you will look like that. And if we play, we just change the highlight. Yeah, so it's not directly red that you choose, it's the tint. So it's more like a blue and red. So it becomes a little dark. Yeah, okay. So you get the idea of the color tint swapped. and we are going to do the sprite swap. So this we can do like, oh, highlight, okay, target image background, right? Highlight, press disable, okay, and we go to the background, because here the target graphics background is this one, right? Okay, so we are going to make this white and put this this one and make sure it's simple. Okay, cool. Let's try it out. You see, when I click, it's changing colors, so you can get like some cool effect, subtle cool effect. Okay, so let's change the name. Okay. Yeah, so if you hit rename game object as button name, you click this one and this can automatically rename according to your button name. Okay, so we go to text ID Pro, text mesh Pro, and then we're going to have blue Dino. Okay, blue Dino. Yeah, let's make the text name blue Dino. So when we click here, it will lead us to the blue Dino page. Yeah, okay, so this is our blue Dino button. And we are going to have some cool functions. For example, on click, we're going to load. It's like an override. Sometimes when if later on you want to change some different coding, and it will overrides the current state, so it's easier. Okay, so and then we want to make the animation, the categories go organic, and I think Gummy Fest looks cool. Okay, load preset. Remember to do this, or you need to do all the settings on your own. You just load a preset. They just give you the preset, and you can add navigation system, because once you click here, you can always click the escape key on your keyboard and go back. So this is kind of like a computer remember. If you jump to the previous, if you click blue Dino and jump to the blue Dino page, you can always hit escape to come back to the previous page. So this is what the navigation, if you click at the navigation history, Unity will remember what you came from. So if you click the escape key, you'll come back. Okay, show. So if I click blue Dino, what I want to show? I want to show the blue Dino page, right? Yeah, so I want to show the blue Dino page. What I want to hide? I want to hide the home page, because I am from home to blue Dino. So show me blue Dino when clicking the button, and hide the home page after clicking the button. Yeah, so this is logic. Okay, so let's press Ctrl D and duplicate this one, and then we are going to name it. Okay, so this one we are going to make the yellow Dino page. Okay, so we rename it code yellow Dino button and click rename the game object to blue button name. Okay, so this is our yellow Dino button, and we click on click. Yeah, basically because we copy the previous component and it's all set, so we don't really need to do anything except swap the sprites. So basically can totally do this. Yeah, and kind of place in a cool place. Okay, cool. This one, and then we need to swap background first. Okay, we need to swap background to this one, and then remember to make it simple. and then go to the bottom part. Remember, interactable is checked, and then do swap those buttons. Okay, Command S. Okay, so we haven't done any blue Dino, and oh, sorry, I need to change the text to yellow Dino, but you get what I'm saying. It's like when you click, you can see the interaction, right? Okay, looks pretty cool. Okay, so we can have those, and we need to change this to yellow Dino. Yellow Dino. Okay, so yep. So it's like you are hatching a dinosaur egg, but you don't know which little monster you are going to get. Okay, kind of like that. Okay, I made it up. Okay, so let's do it. So this is basically, let's see, this is basically blue. Okay, so this I would call it home. Rename it. Yeah, you can click here. So, okay, Dino home. Okay, and then that's Control D and create another one. Okay, so let's hit Control D and create another one. And remember to take out the Dino. Hit W, take out those. Yeah, so this is up here because this is our actual view, right? And this is the UI that we don't want to use for right now. Okay, so we are focusing on this one. Okay, so this one we are going to rename it Dino Blue, and then we rename it so Blue Dino, Dino Blue. Okay, and then we are not going to animate a star. We are going to hide it as start, and then so those egg. Okay, we are going to change the egg into our sprites. Okay, so this is Blue Dino. How can we make an animation inside here? Okay, so first, you cannot just before we drag in and make an animation and let it play, but because they are in different systems, so we cannot really do that. Yeah, so we need to use the right way to do it so it won't crash later. Okay, so we need to make an animation folder, and we create an animation. Okay, we create animation. We call it Blue Dino 3. Okay, so this is our Blue Dino 3. Blue Dino. Okay, so all we need to do is this is the egg depot, right? So egg, we are going to replace egg into Blue Dino. Okay, so we need to have a Blue Dino like the sprite for the first, the first sprite put into. Yeah, so this is our Dino. Okay, and then let's go back to our animation. We just create Blue Dino 3, right? So we need to put the Blue Dino verse 3 animation under Blue Dino image. So we just drag here, release. So you got an animator and Blue Dino number 1. Okay, so that's open the Blue Dino animation. Okay, so first we need to add property image. Okay, sprite. Okay, so this is our Blue Dino. We see it. Okay, so we don't need this one. Okay, all we need is this one. Okay, we go to the sprite. We need to manually do it. I know it's It's tiring, but there's no other way, so you need to do it. Okay, so first one, to put the first one, second one, you can probably make it smaller. Third one, it's just tedious. Fourth, fifth, sixth, eighth. Yeah. Make sure looks so similar. Okay, cool. Here, the legs. Oh, this. Okay, so this is here. This is here. I was just looking at the legs. Dun dun. Okay, dun 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 dun. Okay, looks so similar. And two legs on the floor. Jump again. Wide. Two legs. Two legs behind. Oh, yeah, well. Here. 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 Okay, done. Yay. Okay, we hit Command S and we drag somewhere. Okay, so let's try it and see whether it works or not. Ew, it works. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Okay, so basically you need to make a loop. Go here. Oh, yeah. Go here, animation, Blue Dino 3. Remember to complete the loop time, so you will loop. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, sometimes you need to debug before everything get pretty big. Yeah, all the problem get big. You need to start solving it at small scales. Yeah, makes things easier. Okay, so basically the yellow Dino was running. Yeah, it's running now. Yeah, cool. Okay, so as for Blue Dino, we got what button that we need to fix? It's code. Maybe we can take it out, delete, and we leave this one. And then this one we are going to code return to home button. Yeah. So yeah, return to home button. So we rename it return to home button. Change this. Return. Okay, or return. Okay. Return. Okay, and then we need to change the color because it's the same as the previous button. Okay, so when this we can change to color tint, right? So we can have normal color, we can have something like green. If you add yellow, you might make a green button. Yeah, make it a little orange yellow. Yeah. Okay. So background, we might need to make it a little orange. Yeah, something like that. Make it a little yellow orange-ish. Yellow orange-ish. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's try it. Okay, so it's a little weird. Okay. Maybe highlight is still orangish. It's weird to just suddenly become red. So I mean, make it a little subtle. Yeah, not too scary though. Okay, so this is like a gummy fast, gummy. Okay, so let's see. That's change the button name code return to home. So this is return. I think we should change the text into white. I think it might look better. I don't know. Okay, cool. So let's start animated. On click. Okay, on click we can do fast, gummy. Okay, let's do navigation. So we need to show home, Dino home, and then hide. Need to hide the blue Dino. Okay, so if you want to make the scene look a little bluish, you can totally do it. Okay, go to frame and then edit a little blue tint. The blue tint, yes. Okay, and those four you can just like click shift and then you click here and make it a little bluish. So it will look more like a yeah, blue in the blue Dino home. It's more fit this thing. Yeah. Okay. So that's comment as okay, and then try it. Yeah. Okay. Return. Okay. So all the stuff working. Then let's see how everything. Okay. Let's go to the big panel, Dino blue, and then go to hide as start. Oh, custom start position. Yeah, we need to have the custom start position. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so because before our start position is outside of canvas, so when we hit the custom position to 0, 0, 0, it go back to our camera scene. Okay, so we hit blue Dino. Oh shit, blue Dino. Oh, we need to. What happened to blue Dino? Blue Dino. Blue Dino button. Click. Yeah, show high. Yes, totally work. Okay, see how it goes. Oh, weird. Okay, so basically, I think if we kind of copy and paste, return to home, allow multiple click, virtual, one click. Yeah. Low preset, home, show home, and hide blue Dino. Yeah, basically everything works pretty well before though. Okay, make sure all the coding is right. Okay, so blue Dino couldn't go to here, right? Okay, that's double. Make sure. Okay. Animation. We can change the animation to organic, drop and bounce, out of animation. Oh, hit here and low preset. Organic, drop, drop and pop. Okay, preload. Okay, so yeah, so we hit here, then we go to blue Dino, hide as start. Okay, in animation, load, organic, drop and pop. Auto animations, load, organic, oh, drop and pop. Low preset. Okay, cool. Okay, so basically if you find out that something doesn't working, it's not working, then we need to maybe switch let's see, click. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on with the whole. Yeah, we can add the mouth pop, the sound clip, mouth pop. blue Dino. Return to home. Yeah, sometimes you need to figure out what works and what doesn't. Basically, it's all about debugging. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So it works, and then when we hit return, it come back. Okay. When we hit blue Dino, I think it's a little joggy, right? So that's make the animation. I think the animation looks a little too, what should I say? Too much. Too much. My eyes is kind of like a little feel too much. Okay, let's use drop and pop. So you won't look drop and pop. Okay. And then this one, let's do it drop and pop. I think maybe slide down or some other stuff like a basic. Yeah, let's try basic. I think everything looks a little too much. Basic. Yeah, you can start trying other things out, but basically you can do this. Okay, let's try it. Hopefully it's not too much. Oh, oh. I think the first one is too much. Let's try other thing. Organic, maybe fade. If fade pop, maybe. Yeah, try different things. Maybe fade. Oh, you need to reload. Fade out fast. Okay, into preload, load preset. Okay, go here. In animations, load preset. Out animations, load preset. Okay, let's see. Command S. Let's see. Hopefully it's not too much. Yeah, it's still. I mean, I just feel that it's a little. Okay, that's fine. We can always adjust it later. Okay, so you get the idea that we can create buttons and we can create beautiful UI panels. Yeah, so last one we can copy. So basically, first two are working, right? So we need to click here, Control D to duplicate. Okay, the third one, and then this one, and we need to put the previous one out of our working screen. Yeah, so this is the blue one. Okay, blue one. Okay, so that's work. Start working on the yellow one. Okay, so here, and let's go to UI element and change the element name to Dino yellow. And then rename game object to element name. So from here, we have the Dino yellow version 3. Okay, so here, we need to change the blue Dino into the yellow Dino. Okay, so basically you got the idea. It's pretty much repeat the previous one, except the swap out to the yellow Dino. Okay, so basically, honestly, I already pre-made the yellow Dino. Okay, so maybe let's just try to swap this to the yellow Dino. Yeah, make things easy. Okay, and then put the first. Yeah, so just follow the previous animation sprites, and you will get there. Okay, so let's see how it works. If not, then I will do it again. Ew. Okay, yellow. Eh! What? Oh shit. Okay, so that's fine. No worries. So this one, right? Because we haven't really said anything. So this is the yellow Dino, and then when we push this, the yellow Dino, button, then we will go to yellow Dino. Hide the home, right? Because on the yellow Dino button in the home page, when you hit, you will show the yellow Dino, right? Page, and then you will hide the home. Okay, so that's why this didn't work. Okay, so yellow, yes. Okay, so you can totally make this animation on your own. Basically, create a yellow Dino animation. Let me show you, give you a little hint so you can work on your own. You can make yellow Dino verse 3. Okay. Okay, so you have this one, and then once you drag this to the yellow Dino one, you drag this to here and start open this, go to the window panel and get animation, open this up and start swap all the yellow Dino dinosaurs sprites here, so you can get, and remember to swap the first frame to the yellow dinosaur. Okay, so we can start rename this to yellow Dino. Okay, and then we can make sure those has a little yellow tint so you won't look too weird. Yeah, it's totally yellow Dino's home, so you couldn't make it too blue. It will look weird. Yeah, because it's his yellow Dino's house, so it should look a little gold or yellowish. Okay, so return to home button. Yeah, basically it's pretty much the same. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so the navigation we need to. Okay, so we show the home and we hide the yellow. Yeah, so this is the little thing that we need to keep in mind when you copy from other panel or other page. You need to swap the button, even though they all go back to home, but the hiding page is different. The previous one was hiding the blue one. Excuse me. Okay, so this one is hiding the yellow panel. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so and then when you hit return, go back to this, and when you hit yellow Dino, goes to the yellow Dino panel, and when you hit return, goes back to the home panel. Okay, so yeah, you can also add some sound effect. For example, like a mouth pop. I found out that mouth pop is pretty cool. Okay, so go here, the blue button, and we can start adding some sound. Mouse pop. Okay, some click, mouse pop. Blue Dino, go to the button. Yeah, and when you start using this and you turn on your sound, and you can hear the custom sound. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so that's recap it again. So you need to first create the UI element and fill with all the image first. Then you use DoozyUI to create buttons, and then link button to the right panel. Yeah, today we just learned it, and we also learned how to create sprite animation. First, you need to create an animation first, and then second, you need to drag the animation under the image, first frame image. Then you need to open the animation and start put all the sprites inside and make the sprite animation. And then yeah, so today we pretty much learn how to create image and then put the texture you create, either purchase or create from Photoshop, and then start to create your creative UI. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.